Time is very important in life and in IELTS reading also. This is the most common problem that is faced by almost every student while preparing IELTS, that they cannot manage the time properly in reading. Actually, some students are there who can find answers but lack time. Some students are there who cannot find the answers also, whose level is not good in English, and at the same time they face a lot of problem in managing time also. This video is dedicated to all of the students who are facing problem into time management. So let's discuss that what things you need to keep in mind, and I would be talking about certain tips and tricks that really work while you are doing reading. Here are the 6 most valuable tips that I could give you for reading. First is clarity, 1 to 3, 3 to 1, 2 1 3. Now you would say that what I have written over here. So first of all, have a clarity in your mind that which approach are you going to start with in reading. For example, some students start with first passage, then second, then third. Some start with the last passage, then second, then first. Some students start with the second passage. So have a clarity in your mind first, that with which approach you are going. Because a lot of times students get confused that should I start with the third one or should I start with the first one. The way you are practicing, first of all, the way you are practicing at your institute or at your home, you should just go with that way. If you are practicing like first passage, then second, then third, then go with this way only. Do not change your way unless the passage is easy. Now the first approach is have a clarity that how you practice at your home. And if at the same time you get any passage that you are very familiar with, for example the third passage is there which you have done at your home also, the same passage comes into the exam, at that time start with the third. So this approach would be changed over here if the passage is of your choice. If the passage is not of your choice, just go with the way you are doing. Okay, I would think that most of you would have learnt this point that I have spoken. Next is easy questions first. Every student is familiar with certain type of questions which never go wrong of him or her. For example, some students are very good in true false not given, some are highly great in list of headings, some can find blanks in a very easy way. So you should know that which question you find the easiest. Start with that. For example, in a passage there are true false not given, at the same time blanks are there, then MCQs are there. So you should know that which one you find the easiest. If you are very good in true false not given, if while preparation these questions always go correct, then you should go with these ones, because you are having capability to solve any one of these in a better way. Okay, after that when you are doing reading, when you have got the passage, you easily get to know about that how is the level of every question. First of all, check the level. If the level of one question is tough, like true false not given are very tough, at that time move to the second type of question, because those will be taking your a lot of time. After that, the next is skip the odds. But I have written odds here. Odds basically mean like if you are getting words which are very tough, you have listened for the first time in reading. For example, if I say any word like rejuvenate, actually it means energetic. I am feeling rejuvenated, I am feeling energetic. So if you find these kind of words or any other words which you do not know the meaning of, there are a lot of words of which I do not know the meaning, or there are some terms which are used in reading a lot of times which are having nothing to do, which have nothing to do with the question or with the answer. Those are just distractors. I would say those are just distractors, or they are just making you feel that the reading is very tough. So just skip those questions and move ahead. Skip those questions and move ahead, because those kind of words will be making you feel very underconfident at that time. So you should just skip those words and just read the passage, that what the passage wants to say. Do not think that that only meaning or that only word holds your answer. You should know about what the meaning the whole passage covers. So this way you will do reading, and moreover do reading confidently. Main is confidence. If you are having no confidence, then time management will not be happening with you. If you want to manage time properly, you should be confident that you are going with the right answers, you are making the right meanings, then only you could move further. After that, in a lot of videos of mine, I say true, false, not given and list of headings are to be done in a combination, in a combo. For example, you are doing a list of headings at the same time, and in the afterwards questions you find true, false, not given. Then you should do both of these together, because these can save a lot of time of yours. Why? Because in list of headings, for example, there are around 6 different paragraphs. I am reading all of the paragraphs one by one as to find my list of heading answer. If I do true, false, not given at the same time, then I can easily solve them also, because I am knowing the meaning of the paragraph, and at the same time I am reading every line of it. If I read true, false, not given at the same time on the next point, then I can easily do them together. Because if I will do list of headings first, then after that if I will do true, false, not given, I would have to read the passage again at that time. So as to save my time and as to save my work, I would just do them together. Try to apply this approach for around a week or 10 days before your exam. If your exam is tomorrow or after 2 days, then many of these tips are not going to work for you, because all these require practice. All these require practice, so that it becomes a habit of yours. You do not feel anything different when you are doing these tricks for the first time. So do these in a combo if you are practicing at the moment and you have filled the exam, and exam is 10 to 15 days far from here. After that, tukka. What I say tukka? When we just mark an answer with no intention that I am marking an answer that it would be correct. So आप तुक्का भी लगा सकते हो. अराउंड 17 क्वेश्चंस आपके रॉन्ग करने का आपके पास राइट होता है कि आप अराउंड 17 क्वेश्चंस गलत कर सकते हैं. We have 17 options to make wrong, because at 23 we get 6 banned. This video is for academic students. General training students can also watch, but if you require, according to your requirement, you have to do. So for 23 I can make 17 answers wrong. I have 17 options which I can do anyway. So you can go fast by thinking like this, because you just need 23. I can make for example, if I am getting certain type of questions which are very hard, which is a very hard passage, and I am knowing nothing about that, and I am feeling very tough in that, at that time I can just mark the answers as the way I want, because I have to do the other passages also, other questions also. I can put that effort in that, so that the easy ones at least get correct. So go with this approach. At last, read 2 questions at a time. This is for true, false, not given the most, because see, if you are going to do true, false, not given, in true, false, not given, sometimes the answers are also not given. Getting my point? Some answers are not given. If you are doing a first question and you at the same time do the second question with that, just read both of these and then go into the passage. You found nothing about the first question, no information about the first question, but you suddenly found the information about the second question, that the second question is true. You didn't find anything about the first one. So always the first one is going to be not given. This is a very good trick. If you follow this, if you practice this in your daily preparation, you could easily do the reading in this way and manage the time properly if you are doing like this. I think that this video would have been of great help for you. Moreover, we are starting a 20-day course on our channel in which we will be covering most important parts. Like every module we will be covering. At least 5 to 6 videos will be uploaded on every module, and this will be a 20-day course. which starting date I would discuss in my further videos. So stay tuned for that also. Moreover, subscribe the channel so that you can stay tuned and watch our other videos also. Thank you everyone. I think this video would have been of great help for you.